Hello everybody, and in today's video, we're going to learn about something different yet informative and exciting. Are you ready? Let's go. Come on in. Now, once again, today's class, we're going to learn about something informative yet exciting. But just in case you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get started. Now, today we're going to learn something about direct object. Have you heard this one before? Well, if you haven't, listen to me. Okay, now let's talk about direct object. Now, in every sentence, we have to remember its parts. Like we have the subject, we have the verb, and we have the direct and indirect object. But today we're going to focus on direct object. Now, but before that, what is a direct object? Now, when we say direct object, receive the action of the verb. Again, direct objects receive the action of the verb. Now, when we say verb, this is the action word. Like fly, like cry, like talk, these are action verbs or verbs. Now, also, direct object, it answers the question what or who after an action verb. Again, direct object answers the question what or who. And always remember, direct object located after the action verb. Again, direct object located after the action verb. Take a look of this example or some examples here. Now we have here the sentence, the doctor cured a disease. Now let's chunk this particular sentence into its part. Let's identify the subject, the verb, and the direct object. Now we have here the doctor cured the disease. The sentence, this particular sentence, we have here the doctor as the subject. And we have here cured as the verb. And cured what? The disease. Now, the disease here is the direct object because it answers the question what, and it follows after the what? After the verb. Great job. So we have here the doctor is the subject, verb is the cured, and the disease here is the direct object. Now, like in mathematics, we have formula. Also in English, we need to internalize that we also have formula. Now, what is the formula, by the way, of direct object? So we have here the formula on how to create or how to identify direct object in particular sentence. So consider this one. We have here subject, okay, plus the action verb, plus what or who. Okay, so we have here the subject, action verb, plus what or who. Now, say for example, we have here the doctor cured the disease. So I'm using the same sentence as the first one here. So the doctor cured the disease. So we have our subject, the doctor. We have our action verb, cured. And cured what or who? Cured what? The disease. So therefore, the disease here is the direct object. Some more examples. Direct object. So we have here, she bought a car. Now, this time, once again, we're going to chunk this particular sentence into its part. And let's identify the subject, the verb, and the direct object. Now, could you tell me what is the subject? What is the subject in this particular sentence? She bought a car. Great job. So, she here is the subject, and the verb here is bought. Bought what? Car or a car. So a car here or a car is the direct object. So where she bought what? A car. Okay, another example. We have here the girl slugged the ball. Again, the girl slugged the ball. So let's identify the subject, the verb, and the direct object. Now, could you tell me what is the subject in this particular sentence? Girl, great job. And what do you think is the verb? Slugged, amazing. And slugged what? The ball. So can you tell me now the direct object? Captivating. So we have here the girl, here is the subject. We have her slugged is the verb. And again, after the action verb slugged, we always have the direct object. So the direct object in this particular sentence is the ball. And the girl slugged what? Like I said, the ball. So the ball here is the direct object. Do you have any questions? If you don't have any questions, let's have activities. Get your pen and a paper. Let's have exam. Let's have a quiz time. Okay, so let's do this. So directions, identify the direct object in each sentence below. Last night, Tim told us a ghost story. So can you tell me the subject? So we have here the subject here is Tim, and the verb here is, what is the action word here? Told. And told what? Later on. So let's continue. Let's have question number 2. So last night, Tim told us a ghost story. So the direct object here is, great job, ghost story. What about number 2? That kid bought the house with his allowance. Wow, this kid is so amazing. So what is the subject here? Great job, we have the kid. And the verb here is bought. Bought what? Great job. So you know now the direct object. So the direct object here is the house. Okay, let's have questions 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so in fact, number 3, in fact, he introduced the ghost to his friends. Ooh. So what do you think is the subject here? Who does the action? He. And what is the action verb? Introduce. Captivating. And introduce what? Or who? Okay, can you tell me now the action verb or the direct object? The direct object in this particular sentence is, ding ding. Great job, the ghost. Okay, now the ghost here is the direct object. So let's proceed to number 4. The story did not remind us of our homes. Again, the story did not remind us of our homes. So what is the subject here? The story. Great job. What do you think is the verb or the action verb? If you say did, and you are wrong, because did is not an action verb. Okay, so the action verb here is remind. Great job. And now, I think you know now the direct object. Are you saying our homes? No. Okay, so the direct object here is us. Okay, remind who? Remind us. Okay, so us here is the direct object. Now, number 5, we feared the haunted house occupied by ghosts. They're afraid. So we're afraid of the haunted house occupied by ghosts. What is the subject here? Okay, very good. The subject here is we, and the verb here is, what is the action word here? Great job. The action word here is feared. And what is the direct object? So again, after the action word or action verb here, it follows the direct object. So the direct object in this particular sentence is, type in the chat box now. Great job. So it should be or it must be the haunted house. Okay, so again, let's have a short recap. Let's have a short review. In a sentence, we need to identify its parts. We need to identify the subject, the verb, and the direct object. Now, what is direct object again? Can you give me the formula? Great job. We have the subject, we have the verb, the action verb specifically, and what or who, also known as the direct object. Okay, now I would like you to give me a sentence, a complete sentence, type in the chat box. Okay, give me a sentence and then identify the action verb. Okay, identify the action verb and identify also the direct object. Okay, so I will give you 1 minute to type your sentence in the chat box and identify the direct object specifically. Again, give me the direct object. I'll wait. I'm gonna count 1 minute. And if your answer is correct, I'm gonna give you $2. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so again, 1 minute starts now. Let me see if you have understood my discussion a lot. Are you finished? Let me see. Let me see your answers. Okay. Oh, I guess you have understood my discussion. I guess so. And because you have understood my discussion, if you find this video informative, please don't forget to like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. And everybody, have a great day.